everyone, and welcome to SUNUP. I'm LYNDALL STOUT. Producers across Oklahoma are getting geared up to plant their winter crops. And joining us now to talk about it is our Extension Cropping System Specialist, Josh Lofton. And Josh, when we have these nice cool mornings, I guess producers really get itching to get those seeds in the ground.
Yeah, today's one of those days where like we went to sleep and it was summer and we woke up and it's middle of fall. And that's kind of, when we get those kind of days and these really cool mornings, growers really start to get that itch that they want to get the stuff in the ground. They don't want to get caught with an early freeze. And so we really have to kind of beat that back a little bit.
What is your recommendation though in terms of waiting at least a few more weeks?
Yeah, for canola at least, we really have seen that last little bit of September and that 1st of October is our prime time to plant. We're talking, once you get until about the 20th of September for the northern part of the state, that's usually your cue to really get in the ground, get everything planted. And then it gets a little later when you get into the southwest. But that northern tier, once we get into the 20th of September, that's kind of our prime time, that 20th through the 30th of September of getting canola in the ground. That allows the plant to get a lot of growth to it. We typically see our first freeze around November, and we like to see 6 to 8 weeks of good growth before that first freeze. And so when we plant at that end of September, we're getting that 6 to 8 weeks with not getting too much growth. That's what we had last year when we didn't freeze until December and we planted on time. We got a lot of extra growth that we didn't need. But usually if you do plant in that September, 1st of October, that's where we see everything work out really well.
In the meantime, though, there's some things that folks can be doing, starting with working the ground.
Yeah, I mean, depending on what you're going to be doing, no-till, conventional till, right now is when you can kind of get everything ready, get everything geared, and hopefully get a rain shower on top of it after that. What we have here behind us is a conventionally tilled field. If you were to plant canola in this, it's really rough if you look out across it, and we like to have nice smooth surface for canola. It's a smaller seed, so we like to get that good seed soil contact. So to do that, we need to get it a little smoother, get everything packed a little tighter, kind of everything broken up a little more than we have here. Our no-till folks, now's the time to really get those pesky weeds that have really grown up during the summer out. That early good burn down, good pre-plant herbicide program is vital for canola. Remember, we brought canola into the state because we wanted to clean up our fields, so we have to utilize our herbicides effectively to clean up those fields, get everything ready, and have a great canola crop going forward.
Talk about pre-planting also in terms of fertilizer.
Yeah, that's another big thing, is that a lot of our fields typically will require a little bit of fertilizer up front. It's never too late to get a soil test in. Highland up here at the soil testing lab can usually get you your results fairly quickly, and we can go out with a nice either a spread across the field, a pre-plant fertilizer program, or a lot of growers, if they have a phosphorus deficiency, need a little bit of nitrogen, we'll go in with that in-furrow nitrogen and phosphorus application, which typically we see helps the canola get a little bit better growth early season, especially if it is deficient in P. And with that good early season growth, even if we do get one of those real early freezes kind of towards the end of October, 1st November, we usually have enough growth to get us through, and we're doing pretty good then at that point.
And that soil test, I guess, is always key, and you can work through your local county extension office?
Of course, that's something that the local county folks can get to us, that often have soil bags right there in their office, so it can be a nice, easy transition.
A lot of people asking, is canola worth planting after, some of their experiences the previous growing season?
Yeah, I mean, you're always going to have ups and downs with crops. I mean, we see, that last year we had a lot of acres that didn't quite make what growers wanted to, but we see right now, I mean, things are primed for canola to make a really good return to the state. Prices is really good. We're having these good conditions, and a lot of guys are taking their wheat to the elevator and it's not grading as high as they want it to. So remember, it's that weed control option that really lets canola shine in the state. We can get really good yields, we can make really good profits, but it's cleaning up those fields, something that we don't have with a continual wheat production, that really allows canola to fit well into our Oklahoma system. So it's definitely worth it. Growers should definitely take an eye out for it. Like I said, the price is there. They should really kind of run their numbers and really see that canola, that price is primed to be really good this year.
Okay, Josh, thanks a lot. We'll see you again soon. And for a link to Josh's latest newsletter, go to sunup.okstate.edu.